And here we go then, and it's a good start then for Dan at the moment. So his first pole position, he's not got any problems at all. Emerson's dropping down because he's not in the car, I don't think. And there's a redder that's gone flying wide. That's a very wide line there for Wishbone there, but he comes back on the track there at the moment. And look, far inside shifting there, going very well. Debris, there's a Ferrari off the track, and oh no, that's a racing point. Who is that? That's Street who's facing the wrong way, and oh no, and for Ferrari almost going into the side of him as well. So in a crazy hitman, it's out of the session. He hasn't even started the race. Dan leads. Second position is Silent. Farf is in front position. Is there damage on Farf's car? There is damage on Farf's car. And what's going on behind? Emerson is back in his car. He is back in his car, but he's defending off that position because both Toro Rossos are attacking him. Fisher's dropped out of a terrible start again. Fisher once again is dropped out of 12th position. We're side by side with Emerson. Emerson and Exile side by side, then going through the old Stein grid. Oh my gosh, there's going to be three abreast going into cops. No, it is. Oh my gosh, that's a big accident. And Emerson is in the wall. Emerson is out. Emerson is out. Exile is out. Oh no. That is a big blow for the championship leader. He is out at the British Grand Prix. And look at this, Lionel's third at the moment, and they Wishbone is all over the back of Murphy. And look at Nigel on the background as well. Look at the caliber of drivers involved in this scrap here. It's absolutely fantastic stuff. And Nathan Hughes there has got crying faces because unfortunately Emerson is out of the race, and Silent shifting coming from a long way back, but he's Dan doing a good job there. And Wishbone is through and up in two, is up in the third position, so he is through and up in the third position. Now, has he got the pace to get out from the front too? That's going to be the question, and is he going to stretch his legs out with Dan? Silent takes the lead at the British Grand Prix, but Dan is coming back. I love that. This is the great battle for the lead. Look at this, they're side by side. This isn't gonna, oh my gosh, this could end in tears here. That's a great move on the outside, and he is back through. Dan Lutenton is back through, and there they come. They're coming through now. Wow, and they're through and back, and Dan Lutenton is back in the lead. Now, as you can see then, Wishbone hasn't got all the way from Dan Murphy yet, and it looks like this is going to be a fantastic race, long battle, isn't it? Really is. Remember, they're on the... Oh no! Granty's got into the side of I think it was a Nigel. He hasn't damaged the car, but that is a big blow, isn't it? The championship contenders are all falling by the wayside at the moment. Oh my gosh, and that's a Ferrari. They're trying to go by Granty there and having a lot of ones there. Stams there is just got off the track as well, I think, and it's Dringy there also behind as well. And oh my gosh, wow, what a start to the British Grand Prix this is. And again, these guys are going for it, and also Murphy and Wishbone are also. Look at this! And now, is Silent Shift going on the inside? Is he? Oh, he's going to get slam shut. No, not quite. Still, Dan leads the race. Fantastic stuff. And now, as you can see, we join this battle here. This is brilliant racing, brilliant. Lap 6. We still got 20 laps to go here in Silverstone. Very consistent, isn't he, so far on board? Jonathan Coxon, who is I think consistency he has struggled with consistency lately. Look at him, he's pushing Nigel out of the corners, out of the loop there. And look at this thing coming down. Oh my gosh, he is going to sneak through. Where's he going to sneak through? Let's take a look. He is through. Look at that McLaren in the background. That's Gunnar, that is. And now he is up into 5th position. So, Jonathan Cox up in the 5th position then. He has the softer tyre. Now, can he cause some grief then for Dan and Wishbone at the moment? Lieutenant is still out in front of him, but it's 6 tenths of a second still. So, Silent Shifting is not letting him go at the moment. Silent Shifting on a very good race today. Yellow flag in 2. What's going on in 2? Oh no! It's Silent Shifting. He's gone off. He has gone off. He's coming out of the pit lane now. I think he's done similar to Gunnar. And that is a big blow there, and he's just let Gunnar through as well. So Silent Shifting, oh, that is a big blow for Silent Shifting. And now Nigel is now all over the back of Jonathan as well. So it's 3 tenths of a second at the moment. That might have given Lieutenant the kind of like just the gap he needed, Jonathan there. Just giving him just about a car's width for Nigel, the car's width for the moment. Now Nigel's dropped back. Murphy is now all over the back of Wishbone. Look at this, Wishbone does not let him go on the inside, so Murphy's going to go on the outside. He doesn't quite. Is he going to go for the switchback? No, not quite. Remember that there is a lovely shot here on the force end of the racing point, I should say. And he's having a look. Oh, very not quite at the moment. Jonathan Cox from 17th on the grid is up into a magnificent 4th position. Brilliant driving from Jonathan. Car 25. And of course he's sporting the new helmet as well today, isn't he? Of course he debuted that helmet earlier on the weekend. I tell you what, it's brilliant. It's a good fortune, isn't it? Murphy is look at it. Nigel's through and up into 3rd position, and so Nigel has taken over 3rd position. Game Gang is now in front of Sam as well in the battle for 12th and 13th. Wishbone is coming to the pits. That's quite early, isn't it, for Wishbone? Is the soft tires going to last 9 laps? So Nigel leads the British Grand Prix. Second position is Murphy, very close there. They're flagging each other out. Of course, Nigel's had a win this season in Nigel's whole career so far. He has got 6 wins, hasn't he? He is the all-time record holder for amount of race wins in ALR with 6. So of course, second man I think on that list is Jochen with 5. Oh, look at this! The Game Gang is all over the back of Salmon. This is the battle for 12th and 13th position. The Mercedes driver coming through then. And then let's just on board Game Gang at the moment then. So he's all over the back of the Mercedes drivers. They come into turn 1 then. And you see then Sam doing a good job there, holding his line then nicely. But Game Gang are on board now. Is he going to have a look? He's not quite. But he's all over the back of him like a rash at the moment. Farf is 8 seconds back at the moment. He is 14th. Unfortunately, it's very difficult for Farf now, isn't it? I'm not sure if he's going to get any points at the moment where he stands at the moment. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very, very hard indeed, isn't it? 13 lap tires for the hard runners of Fischer. And I thought he was going into the side of him there. It's going to be very hard then of Fischer and Ron shot. Well, they could get to the end. 5-second penalty was granted for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no! And that is a huge problem for Grant, isn't it? Nigel has stayed out though. Is that going to be a mistake? Ferrari mechanics get to work on the soft compound tyre for the Ferrari, and he's in and out. Need to get hold of a bit there by Granty. Of course, the Renault and the Ferrari garages are basically next to each other. Granty's out of the pits now. Dan already has taken the lead, so he's already through and back into the lead with 10 laps to go. I don't think that would have worked through there. Back as Wishbone there is still all over the back, and then Jonathan Cox then. Jonathan Cox at the moment is the cork in the bottle. He's got a 3-second penalty. Look at this, and he's going to go on the inside. He's done it. That's a magnificent move, but Jonathan Cox is not going to lay down for that. No, he's not. And Jonathan Cox is back through and up into 2nd position. That's a great bit of driving from both these guys there. And look at the background. We've seen a flash of red and white. That was a Ferrari, and that was an Alfa Romeo. I've also seen a bit of yellow as well, because that's Granty. And oh no! And Jonathan and Wishbone have come together. Wishbone has gone flying off the track. That is damaged his front wing. And Wishbone, oh no, this is not good at all for the Irishman. Big blow indeed. Look at this. So Silent Shift is back on the podium. Fantastic. But he's going to have to work for this, isn't he? Because Dan Murphy back on board with him in the Ferrari as well. Look at that. He will have DRS. So will Nigel. So will Granty as well. Granty there, we've had a lot of very difficult races like that. Look at Silent Shift there. He's almost on the grass at the moment. And look, Murphy's going on the outside. He is swooped through. Oh no! Silent Shift is gone. He is gone, and he is has spun it. The Williams driver has, and yeah, it's all gone to. It's very difficult indeed. As Wishbone is coming into the pits, and as I said earlier, this race is very difficult, isn't it? When oh, Farf is off the track. That's a big old smash, and he is out of the British Grand Prix. So Farf, this was a good opportunity for Farf to eat into that championship lead there, but he is out of the British Grand Prix. We haven't got long left to go. Granty Boy's all over the back of Murphy, and he is going through the side by side, going into Cops, and Granty is through and up into 4th position. He's on 12 points now. Where does that put him in the championship standings? Well, that will actually put him I think that would put him 2nd in the championship mode, but he is still 4 points. He is still 4 points behind Emerson at the moment. Well, we got a great barrier. Fire shot is on the outside of Elite, and he is now up into 7th position. So good. Oh, Mr. Elite almost going into the back of him there. Good driving for Fire shots. He's done 18 laps on those hard tires, and he is still going for it, isn't he? Well done to the harsh driver, doing a great job out there. He's the sole remaining harsh driver out there at the moment, isn't he? Of course, with championship leader out. I can't believe what I'm saying. That's Emerson's first ever retirement in ALR. Also first. Oh, and what's happened? Farstad has gone off. He has damaged his front wing, and that is a big blow for Farshot. He got himself back in the points, and it's all gone wrong for Farshot in the Haas. But now Nigel's going to have to defend, isn't he? Because Granty Boy, he wants to take the lead in the championship, doesn't he? He's going on the outside of Nigel. He's on the outside of Nigel, with Nigel is not letting him up, is he? And Nigel, he's hanging around. Stringy's in front of Farshot. Look at him, the banging wheels, and he's going through. But Nigel's still on the inside. Then is he going to have the traction to go on the outside? We're going to have a look now. What? Oh my gosh! And Granty there is still hanging on the outside. They're still side by side. They're still side by side. And who is going to be? Let's take a look at their merger. Wow! And then still, Granty is still in 4th position at the moment. Nigel is still 3rd. He's still got 4 laps to it. He's on fresh tyres. And now Granty is gone on the outside, and that's a great move. He's through, and he's up into 3rd position. Then Granty is, so he is now up into 3rd. He's on the podium. He is now 2nd in the Drivers' Championship. He is 1 point away from Emerson at the moment. Can he get by Jonathan Cox and take the lead at the Drivers' Championship? Granty will be the 3rd man to lead the ALR Championship this season, if he can do that, though, of course. But Jonathan Cox is a very difficult cookie, isn't he? As him and Wishbone locked horns earlier on, and unfortunately Wishbone came off the worst of it, damaged his car. In the low at the moment because it's Nigel who's trying to go on the outside into Stowe. He is through. He's back up in the 3rd position, or is he? Oh no! I think there's contact. There's huge contact, and that's why Granty's out. Granty is out of the British Grand Prix, and that is a huge blow for the Renault driver. Oh no! So Granty is out, and all championship contenders have retired from this race. But Lieutenant then is coming through the final couple of corners, and he is going to win his 1st ever ALR race. This has been a magnificent season, and he comes through the final corner, goes a bit wide there over the sausage curve, and Lieutenant wins the British Grand Prix in the McLaren. Fantastic stuff from Lieutenant there. Lieutenant didn't even get a penalty. Fantastic stuff. So he won. Brilliant stuff. Jonathan Cox 2nd from 17th on the grid to 2nd. Magnificent stuff. Murphy finishes 3rd in the end. Nigel up in the 4th. Great stuff. Silence shift, a difficult day for Silence Day, but he managed to bring it home in 5th, so I think he should be happy with that. Mr. Elite from 18th on the grid to 6th. Brilliant stuff. Stringy in 7th position, carrying on his point streak at the moment. 8th position is Game Gang in the Toro Rosso. 9th is Wishbone. 10th is Sam, getting his 1st points of his ALR career, and the rest of them were retirements then.